Hey, my paranormal soldiers, are you ready to separate the sheep from the spirit today? I hope so, because today's video is different. It's not just about the Conjuring House being back in the headlines. Something's happening behind the scenes, something that might stop the Halloween auction altogether.
The Conjuring House controversy. Target 12 first broke that the home is going up for auction on Halloween after the home's owner stopped paying the mortgage, forcing a bank to foreclose on the property.
I've heard whispers, and I'm not guessing on this. I'm confirming that something might happen before the auction even goes into play. But the real story isn't the spirit of the property, it's the human drama, the financial failures, and historical exploitation that led to this fire sale. So, paranormal soldiers, for the next 30 minutes or so, we'll be skeptical debunkers and diligent historians. We'll dissect 3 centuries of history. We'll expose the Bathsheba lie again. We'll break down the old house effect. We'll get into scandals of the most recent ownership that led to this disaster. So stick around because the real twist isn't paranormal, it's personal. And and finally, I will deliver my subliminal message, my inside scoop on who the real buyer could possibly be. So stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand why the buyer matters more than the ghost, in my opinion. So let's start with the ownership, the timeline, who lived there, what they claimed, and how it all unraveled. The Arnold family built the house around 1736 and lived there for generations. No hauntings, just colonial farming and family life. From the early 1900s to the 1970s, the house passed through quiet owners. No paranormal claims, no drama. In 1970, the Perrin family moved in. Jesus Christ. God save us. They reported intense activity, possessions, levitations, ghostly attacks, and more. Their story became the basis for The Conjuring.
I was 11 years old when my mother found the farm. We were just moving into a charming, lovely, old house. No one was thinking in terms of, oh, the house is haunted and it's freaking the animals out. None of us had even conceptualized the, the possibility of this, including my parents.
She hung herself in the barn.
There are things that happen in that house that I won't ever tell anybody.
And then he started to talk about Bathsheba. She murdered that little baby. She drove a needle into its skull and killed it.
After the parents left in 1980, there were other brief owners. Crucially, the family that owned the home between 1980 to 1987 also made no public claim of a haunting there. In 1987, Norma and Jerry Sutcliffe bought this house. They lived there until 2019, a period of about 32 years, and they were very outspoken skeptics. Norma herself publicly disputed the parents' claims and even sued Andrea Perron's publisher. Go, girl, get it. So, listen to the woman who's lived there the longest. I'm going to play a little clip for you guys.
Conjuring the movie. Our lives have been devastated by the release of this movie. The movie industry and all involved never bothered to consider the consequences to us, never told us that the movie was going to be made and that how it may affect our lives. Even when they were informed about the horrendous experience that we were facing, no one bothered to contact us. I am the current owner of the farm where the Perrins lived during the alleged events of the 1970s, when the Warrens also became involved with the family. Only due to the presence of the Warrens were this movie created. When I discovered the Perrins' name and the name of the town was used, I was infuriating. It was then that the realization how the occult followers was able to so quickly gain our personal and private information. We will never feel safe or secure again. We have forever lost our sense of peace and privacy. And as long as we live here, we will never feel that peace, and for anyone else in the future. The movie The Conjuring is complete fiction. I find it amazing how the movie industry can create a movie, claim it was based on a true story, when not a moment has been based on any factual reality. It was left to writers to create their own through their own imagination.
So in 2019, Corey and Jen Heinzman bought the house. They're paranormal investigators. So the Heinzmans sell it in 2002. Jacqueline Nunes purchased the house for like $1.5 million. She hired a staff to run ghost tours and other stuff around the house. Then there came the bonfire, the staff resignations, a DUI, and foreclosure. And now the house is scheduled for auction on Halloween 2025. And let me tell you guys, if you think the next buyer is just another ghost hunter with a camera, think again. So let's talk about the claims themselves. Since the house was built, only 3 groups have publicly claimed it was haunted: the Perrins, the Heinzens, Jacqueline Nunes, and her staff. That's it. Out of 300 years of ownership, only 3 different buyers have claimed paranormal hauntings. Sad part is, none of those claims have ever been proven. No verified evidence, no consistent documentation. Every claim has either been debunked or has a logical explanation. I got a possible name in my back pocket of who might buy it before the auction, but I'm not going to drop it just yet. I might in this video, so pay attention. Conjuring House isn't a demon portal. It's a colonial farmhouse with creaky floors, bad plumbing, and a reputation built on storytelling. So let's press pause on the spooks and talk about what's actually verifiable. The land's true 3-century history. This is what gives the house its importance, not the fucking Conjuring movie or the Conjuring universe, whatever. The Conjuring House sits in what became the town of Burrville. To understand this land, you have to go back to Roger Williams, the founder of Rhode Island. Williams was exiled from the rigid Massachusetts Bay Colony for 2 main reasons: advocating for religious freedom and, crucially, demanding that colonists purchase land fairly from the Native American tribes, namely the Narragansetts and the Wampanoags. I've always said that wrong, but here's the spelling. So this is where history overrides the hauntings. Roger Williams' founding principle was fair land acquisition and peaceful negotiation. That original spirit of the Rhode Island colony is a real heritage of the land under the Arnold estate. When you investigate a haunted location, you have a duty to know its actual history. Because when you don't, you allow a fictional narrative like the Bathsheba myth override and exploit a genuine historical landmark. But on that note, let's address the most common fear mongering claim: violence and war. The Burrville area, pay attention, where the house stands, was in a rural inland settlement. Despite the general colonial turmoil, including the devastating King Philip's War from 1675 to 1676, that was fought nowhere near this property, major combat sites like Mount Hope, Bristol, and Providence were miles away. So there is no factual, verifiable record of any war or major battle fought on the land of the Conjuring House, as some videos suggest. The house is important. It is a 1736 colonial farmhouse built in the spirit of a uniquely tolerant and land conscious colony. That is the story that deserves preservation. This house is old. It creaks, it shifts, it breathes. That's called the old house effect. I live in an old house myself, so I understand that. My home is about 132 years old, and it makes all those noises and does all those things. The Warrens made the Conjuring House famous, but the possible next owners, they're about to make it functional. Jacqueline Nunes bought the Conjuring House for $1.5 million and some change in 2022. She hired a staff, including Cody Desbians and Satori Hawes, and for a short time, things were relatively quiet there. But then the YouTube sensations, Sam and Colby, come along with their Hell Week investigation of the house, and it drew massive attention, putting a new spotlight on the property just before the deeper drama began. The real explosion of controversy began, in my opinion, with the tap-in method. Cody and Satori used this method to communicate with spirits. They hold hands, ask questions, and wait for knocks. It was dramatic and emotional for some, but this method immediately drew intense scrutiny. Skeptics noticed inconsistencies and accused the method of being easily faked and similar to the 19th century Fox sisters, who were later exposed for producing spirit knocks by cracking their joints. The drama escalated fast, effectively shutting down the property's credibility and business model. The property fell into chaos. Staff began resigning. Cody and Satori left, and the barn burnt down. Nunes was then embroiled in staff accusations, a DUI, a loss of an operating license from the town, and finally, the mortgage default. So the last owner of the house, Jacqueline Nunes, lost the house basically due to drama. And the next possible buyer is going to buy it with strategy. The house wasn't haunted with demons. It was haunted by drama, largely accelerated by a business model that welcomes sensationalized paranormal investigations and public scrutiny. So, who's buying the house? The people working to acquire this house aren't part of the paranormal world at all. They're from out of state, they're serious, and they're already working with lawyers to make sure the deal goes through, possibly before the auction. Let's just say the buyer knows exactly what they are doing. And I am praying that they get it. They're not here just to chase ghosts, they're here for ownership. So if you happen to see any quiet legal filings or a sudden change in ownership before Halloween, just know the Conjuring House didn't go to a ghost hunter. It went to someone who doesn't need to believe in spirits to take control of the real history behind the Conjuring House. So, my final thoughts, guys. This house deserves better. It's not a demon portal, it's a colonial landmark. It's been exploited, dramatized, and turned into a fucking circus. Oh, my first swear. But my honest opinion, guys, I think the state of Rhode Island or the town of Burrville should step in and buy it. This house is a 300-year-old colonial era farmhouse rooted in the progressive principles of Roger Williams. And I think by purchasing it, the government could legally prevent it from ever being exploited for profit again. They could restore it as a genuine historic museum, preserving the verifiable factual history and ending the cycle of bad business, trespassing fans, and town disputes for good. Not knowing the history of a location allows a convenient, scary lie to become the only story. So, what do you guys think? Should the state buy it? Do you think the haunt was ever real? Let me know in the comments. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that bell because next time I just might have a new set of keys to unbox. So until next time, my paranormal soldiers. Oh, I forgot. I want to say something to all the fucking idiots out there who are putting messages on my YouTube about me dying when I have my heart surgery. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. To you people who are upset because I called Project Fear idiots and stupid, Don't act like you've never called someone an idiot or stupid in your entire fucking life. So shut the fuck up. If you don't like my content, don't watch it. Because again, your shitty comments about me or other people that I do videos on are not going to be put up. I take full responsibility for being in charge of the comments, and I will not let certain comments go through. Health comments, body shaming comments, threatening people. I won't let that shit go through. So stop it. And you know what? I'm actually going to stop calling people out who are putting messages up there because I'm not going to give people a reason to go to your fucking channel and subscribe to you. Although most of the people leaving the comments don't even have no videos on their channel and are probably just a bunch of fucking trolls. I don't know. But let me tell you something. Saying the shit you're saying about you hope I die when I have my heart surgery, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. So all I have to say to you idiots, you stupid people is, so until next time, my paranormal soldiers, love, peace, and hair grease. I'm out.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't ever say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't